Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. It's episode 44, we're on the train, and if memory serves, we are acquiring a birthday present for a small bomb. And he wants to be a train conductor, so I'm thinking if I talk to the train conductor, that'll be an idea. You there, boy. Running the train... I don't know, toads have a high-pitched voice. Running this train during the sunset is the high point of every day for me. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. I can't. I will die. But that didn't help. But it is also getting late. Maybe I should go to bed? I knew this would happen when I finished the last episode and didn't leave me on like a very clear what to do next. I knew that I would forget what to do next, as it was several weeks ago when I recorded that. Which is my cabin? Is it this one, number 4? I think that's right. Is this mine? It's unclear. Oh. Did mine have that in it? I think it's either 4 or 5 is mine. I got it in my head the bed was on the left in mine. No. You know what? Maybe that is my next thing to be doing, but also not. Let's just talk to some people. You so totally bagged that chubby guy in record time. I was way impressed. I'm so gonna ride that. Hey, come to think of it, I could use the skills. Could you help me? Yes, yes. Really? 5-star. This is emoji before emoji, you see. Wow, okay. So I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me, and they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe like look for them or something? Star. Please, star. I don't know what the vocal manifestation of that would be. Alright, so she's lost some shell earrings. They could be anywhere. I'll assume they're to the left. But they would have spawned in after the conversation with her, wouldn't they? Oh, it's the detective. The thing that young Master Bob wants most? Well, let me deduce, shall we? Why, it is rudimentary. He wants a Game Boy Advance, my dear Luigi. Because that, my friend, is what young children his age crave above all things. Little bit of vertical integration there, isn't it? Or just flat out advertising, I'm not sure what. Oh, it's a giant rat. I was really looking forward to plopping that stew on my expense account. Oh well, I'll just order the next most expensive thing on the dinner menu. He strikes me as that he has like a fetish that he's deeply ashamed of, but it's not an overly shameful one. Like I bet he's like really into feet or specifically shoes, and he's like really embarrassed by it, but there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Okay then, here's a hint. Starts with an A, got it. Here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't you? Okay, here's your second hint. Alright, so he wants someone's autograph. Oh no, the word autograph starts with an A. Hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. Boy brings... Yeah, this I remember. Does he just want the conductor? Does he want his autograph? Is that it? I feel that's it. I feel it's one of those things where it's all very clear what the thing is. I'm also looking for her earring, isn't it? Aren't I? It looks like a shell. Which when she said that, I thought Cooper shell. Let's move that around a bit. But thinking about it, it might be like a seashell. You know, like a shell. Like a normal sort of shell. God damn it, that door. It's a control method no one really advises, but I like just using one hand all the time. Well, hello there, you fine specimen of a man, you. You're marvellous, dear. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes. Very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Perhaps you could help me with something as well. Yes, I'll help. How absolutely lovely. Now, listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me? You boldly brilliant man, you. Right, so she's also looking for jewellery. If I didn't know better, I would think there's some sort of jewellery thief on this train. Now, currently there is one and she's right behind me, but she has an airtight alibi in that I have been keeping an eye on her at all times. What does that little bub kid want as a present? Well, I'm sure he'd be stoked to have an autograph of mine, right, guy? Oh man, don't they all? I can't do it, unfortunately. I only sign for chicks. Perhaps that young bub child just wants something from someone he admires. Whoever it is, we must find it soon. A yummy, sticky danger is out there. I don't know why these doors, they're giving me hassle suddenly. You there, I need your, you want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little bub? Well, yes, of course. Here you go, sir. Okay! Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. I kind of want to push that big button out. That'll probably just break the train. Unrealistically spacious engine compartment there, I feel. And Toad didn't have a chair. That also feels oddly realistic. So they were on the last cabin of the left. You would presume on a train the cabins at the very back would be like the best ones because they're away from the noise and or smoke of the engine. But maybe the smoke, it does kind of go up and then billow out as it gets back. So maybe the smoke is less noticeable at the front. So maybe a sort of centrally located cabin is better. It's a curious one. I'm not actually sure of the answer. So I've got his autograph. Behold, young bub, I brought you a gift. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Yes, here it is. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. A shine sprite. Wow. Okay, well, good as that was. Oh. Time has passed. Mr. Mary, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on board without a ticket. It was probably the 5 people travelling with me. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket PI. That doesn't make sense. Honestly, great, thanks. Well, I had to keep watch here. I'll be waiting for the good news. If this game were a JRPG, which it is, but, you know, like a formal JRPG, all of these mysteries would be available on the train, but you'd only be able to solve one of them, and the one you solved would tell you which of like your AI companions would die at the end. I'm going to try to get all my paperwork done today so I can enjoy myself tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not doing the right voice. So, could you just stay out my way for a while? I feel it should be like a Clark Kent, only nerd, sort of dweebier. Alright, you there. What's this? Sorry, you know, he's the French detective Poirot, who's Belgium, obviously. Was this? There's an unticketed passenger? Just as I suspected. The conductor was one blanket short, eh? Then we are hunting alone into there. Or there could be 50 of them and only one of them was dumb enough to ask for a blanket. That would definitely rule out the family in cabin 8, rudimentary, my boy. And that is the only hint I will give you today, my sleuth apprentice. You must strike out on your own with that little nugget of investigative wisdom. Of course, I have other hints to share if I so choose. No, Julie. For example, the unticketed passenger is without a doubt a yummy sticky suspect. Right, so I want to say it's him, but it's not. I doubt it's the rat, because why would he lie about his alibi? You know. The movie star is famous, so could be a red herring and it's them. They're staff, so it's not either of them. Look at that candle. Awesome. I made of paper. I shouldn't get near it. Who else is on board? There's the fat guy. Who, it could be him. Where's he getting the money for this sort of trip? However, he's not in here. However, he's already been like guilty of one crime. Yep, I knew there wouldn't be anyone in there. It's just, you know, just checking all the boxes. Alright, you there, Tubbs. You got a ticket? Show me. I heard some noise in the room next door a little while ago. Weird ones. When I looked in there, it was empty. I was like, okay, that's freaky. Then, when I came back, I heard the noise again. Really spooked me. Would you mind go checking that room for me? So it's the room next door, which is obviously this one. Let's see what we find. Okay, there's a secret floor compartment. The window's real. Nothing in there. What if I roll into a ball? Okay, no, that didn't help. Madam Shirley. Got that entirely wrong. Madam Flurry, even. See if you can rustle up some sort of clues in here as to any kind of weirdness going on. Alright, that's nothing. Vivian? Time for a stakeout, methinks. Ah, shit, there's a ghost. Surprise, motherfucker! So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. But the train moves. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy sticky treat. No. I tire of this. I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something with me. What do you say? I don't help ghosts. I see. That's your choice. I can't tell you where the blanket is. I do like the fact that in a lot of the... Well, in this game a lot, and in fact quite a few sort of Nintendo kind of games, they'll ask you a question like this, and if you give the other answers, just say, alright, well, there's no alternative, that's it, we're done. Alright. All I need is... your life. Nah, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. And my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room. So can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Yeah, I can get on board for this. And don't you even dare read my diary, because if you do, ooh, a horrible fate awaits. Right, so there's also finding out who the... Well, no, we know who the stowaway is, so we don't actually need to go up this way any further, do we? There's the stolen jewellery, but, you know, that's... There's probably a magpie on board of some kind. It's probably that giant rat, isn't he? I don't trust him. I don't trust his kind. They're all cheats and liars. Actually, this joke would have a far better setup if I'd have called him like a rat accountant to start with, so that the joke could be that I'm describing the typical characteristics of the rat, and then I say accountants at the end. And then I could later flip said joke. It's a joke that works really well if you take two, like the two top. One of them has to be kind of a normal one, like the accountant one, but the other one has to be sort of a little bit racy and sketchy, like, I don't know, Jewish or something like that. Did you find it? Or what? A ghost? Eek. That's the inflection. Professional voice actor. And he won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car? I see. Well, go on in. You don't say no to ghosts. Okay, right. Time for a whole new location. Talk to me, Babs. Yes, there should be something somewhere nearby. It's good to know. Is it behind this? I can sneak in there quite clearly. Yes, something nearby. Oh, it's close now. It's probably in here, isn't it? I got the ragged diary. I wonder if she counts that. I don't think there's anything near here. She does. I like that. That's power to her ability, right? Can I get up here? Alright, just perfect platforming. Remember that scene in the film Life where they made Eddie Murphy and I want to say Martin Lawrence, but that could be wrong, possibly racist, stand barefoot on like two crates of like a crate of bottles like this, and no, one of them has to stand on the crate and the other one gets a gun. If the one on the crate steps off for a second, the other one has to shoot him, and then he gets let out of prison from his life imprisonment for the crime of being black. Kind of a good. I like that film. It's a good prison film. No one gets raped. Did you find the diary? Wonderful. I knew you would. Now, cannot leave my post. Please return the diary while I stay here. Though I would like to see what's written in it. No, no one shall read the diary. Interestingly enough, he doesn't seem to care at all that someone died on this train. If it were me, that seems like that would be like, you know, a big thing. I know for a fact no one's ever died in my house. Because I built it. Actually, no, it was built on an old abandoned farm. Many people probably did die. Whose diary have I got? Number 4. Meaning that number 5 is probably my cabin, isn't it? Alright, Knobhead. Did you find my diary? Yep, there it is. Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket is right here. Yeah, blanket. You're very wise not to read my diary, friend. Ooh, if you had read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. Presumably, though, upon giving him the diary, he can ascend. But he can't take the diary with him, so I could just read it afterwards. But now I can go peacefully on from this world. Thank you so much. You'll probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Oh. Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've gotten kind of used to it. The wallpaper's so great. Maybe I'll stay here just a little while longer. I can leave whenever, so that's all there is to it. Now, a little bit of a clue that the train was haunted is if you take note, the carpet in this train is actually the exact same carpet used in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, based on Stephen King's book, The Shining. Now that's not actually true, right? It's obviously not true. If you've seen The Shining, you know what the carpet looks like. It's sort of kind of like what, brown and kind of a gold color, isn't it? With completely different pattern to this. But I said that, and it, like, for a brief moment you probably thought, oh, I never knew that. It's an interesting fact. But I had to destroy the illusion immediately because I don't like the dissemination of false information. And as someone who is like a natural liar, I can't help it sometimes. It's a conflict of interest in my own mind. And a lot of people tend to believe my lies. So, Mr. Mario, how did it go? I got your blanket. Absolutely zero smallpox. Lie. Thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker is still at large. Hey, before I forget, it's just a gesture of my thanks. The Bob-omb kid gave me a shine sprite? Star sprite? Shine sprite, I think that's what they're called. Because it sounds like shines bright. It's getting late, Mr. Mario. Perhaps you just turn in for the night. If anything happens, I'll report it to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I am the conductor of the Excess Express. I guess the guy in the engine room is the engineer. I mean, it makes sense, but I've been calling him the conductor this whole time. Look, suddenly they're closed. He's not, and she never stops working. So this train has one engineer, one conductor, a chef, and a waitress, who I'm guessing also does a lot of the cleaning. This one. That guy was handing out the blankets, so he's probably in charge of some aspect of it. Alright, dearie, let's turn in, shall we? The conductor can handle any problem. There's like 6 of us. We're sharing those 2 bunk beds. Could maybe get away with one sleeping on the bed there. You know, I bet what would happen is Madame Fleury would take the top bunk. The bottom bunk would go to Vivian, who would share it then with Mouse and Gumbella. And that would leave me, Coops, Bobbery and Frank to share the rest. I bet Coops he goes into a shell and just sleeps on the floor. That I can see. Frank would sort of curl up into a ball next to me, I suspect. Bobbery, I don't know. Bobbery, I bet, would claim chivalry and like sleep on the floor or something and then hook up with Fleury in the night. That's my fan fiction. You can read the dirty version at my website. Would you like to go to bed, Finley? Yeah. It's fine. I'd actually quite like it if when he woke up now it showed how they divided up. Train voyage, day 2. Ah, full health. That's good. I think I've actually been on low health the entire time I've been on the train, but there's no combat here, so it doesn't really matter. Right, let's see what the day brings us. Do we think there's been any more tragedies in the night? Oh, I've got an email. How exciting. What could it be? Rogue Pot today. What I call Mystic Merlovely. Age 25 was taken to the hospital today and pronounced dead at the scene, followed quickly by hordes of concerned fans. Luckily, according to a spokesperson for the hospital, Merlovely suffered from nothing more than a severe case of indigestion caused by a wild binge on 8 shroom steaks. The Divine Diviner exclaimed that her aura was brimming with the power of steak, but this reporter can't help but wonder why she failed to predict the gastrointestinal adventures in the first place. Alright, this time, let's head to the Keyhole Galleria. We're proud to toast the entrepreneurial spirit shown by the managerial team who brought free commerce to this deserted island. I really wanted to do something that would never been done. Gushed the unsinkable proprietor and former fight fan, so call me the invincible shopmaster. From now on, I'm 100% serious. Print that. We wish him all the success that he can grab with 2 hands and wrestle to the mat. Looking for rookies. Alright. Listen up, rookies. Here's another intermediate level recipe. Why a rookie or an intermediate? Today's dish is a single serving peach tart. Take a peachy peach, add cake mix, stir, and bake. Try that at tea time, rookies. Thanks for reading the best rag in the land. See you next issue. Okay, right. Well, that was nothing. I liked cooking in Breath of the Wild. It's completely unnecessary, but I liked it. Alright, let's talk to this old boy. What's up? Hello! Good feeling day, isn't it, friend of mine? Yes, delicious day. I will make food so delicious just to make the day mad. You know, that kind of laugh style might make me think that he's also French, but I love doing a bad French accent, and I've kind of nominated for the knockoff Poirot, so I'm gonna limit it, you know, only one bad French accent per chapter. Hello, Detective Mario. Can you imagine? I saw no one suspicious during the night. We'll be stopping at Riverside Station today, around dusk, I believe. Riverside. Delightful. Top of the morning to you, Gonzalez. I'm afraid you saw us at our arguing worst yesterday. I feel rather ashamed. Listen, Bub. Misread that entirely. She's saying, little Bub. Sure has been in high spirits since yesterday. I wonder why you're so happy. Good morning, mister. Thanks for the autograph yesterday. Yeah, do you want to go and speak to the engineer? I mean, you know, it's a train. I'm sure no one would mind. No one there. I feel like this train was packed, but oh, that's who's meant to be in there. Ah, my dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case as a result. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant, Luigi. Oh, okay. Here's the deal. Well, I woke up this morning. My briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal and even our new prototype product. If I don't recover it, I'll lose my job at the very least. Nah, calm yourself. The next part is vital, sir. Tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is nitro honey syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product. It can even raise the dead. But it mixed with the calcium from a seashell and a bit of gold. Well, then the results are explosive. The resulting goo blast would immobilize everyone here in a sticky, yet yummy shellac. If it's fallen in the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase? Though you definitely had it yesterday, And the train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it. Rudimentary, my dear Luigi. Rudimentary. The thief is still on the train. Aha! Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin 2? They have both lost something on this train. The waitress lost shell earrings. And the lady Toodles lost a golden ring. Luigi, if the same person who stole these objects also has the nitro honey syrup, they could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threat in the note. So, it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. We must apprehend the suspect before the dastardly plan is put into effect. So let's think, who could it be? It's not the Bonbon family, we know that. It's not going to be this guy because it's his briefcase, why would he tell us? Probably not the detective because it's too easy. I doubt it's the chef because he's a fish, what could he do? She's probably not involved. So who does that even leave? The fat guy and the film star. It's probably the film star, isn't it? I'm just gonna run in there, kick the door down, and just shout Jacques! And hopefully that'll work. Oh, I just noticed the time. That's actually the end of the episode. Well, what I've just done is I have laid out a floor plan for catching this master criminal. Next time, we will catch this master criminal. Probably not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.